We're back at it, wine and spice.
Back in the kitchen.
What's tonight for dinner?
Tonight is steak night. So today we're gonna be making some beautiful steaks. I gotta give a shout out to Sholi's. Sholi's really comes through all the time, and they came through now for us again. Here we go. Look at these beautiful 1.5 inch. You can even call them cowboys. These are bone and ribeyes, beautiful marbleization. Couldn't ask for anything better. Let's do this.
What's the rule? We cook with wine.
Sometimes we even put it into the cooking.
Exactly. So this is Arnaz. It's an Italian wine from Piedmont region. Thank you, Ralph. Shout out for this beautiful wine. Doctor, tell us the news. The beauty of this wine that it's so aromatic that it has so many different smells. Like you said before, cucumber, I smell lime, melon. And this is the only kosher Arnaz in the market.
Oh, wow. That is very nice.
That's the reason why I picked this wine, because it's almost like a food wine. We need something to munch on while you're doing all the rubbing over here, so I figured this wine is perfect.
Now let's get seasoning our steaks. We got the hungry ribeye rub. We got these beautiful steaks from Sholi. Now, seasoning steaks has so many different variables. There's how thick the steak is. There's how much flavor you like on your steak. Do you like it simple? Do you like it more, different flavors? But in any case, this is a nice thick steak. We're gonna go with a nice heavy seasoning. And you know what? We're even gonna go ahead and season the rim. Because why? Because it's such a beautiful steak. We want every piece of this steak to be coated and seasoned.
To start off, are we using a simple pan? Is it better in a special pan? So walk me through it.
This is what I have. This is a grill pan. Why did I bring this pan? Because we have two big steaks. It doesn't make a difference what type of pan you have. It can be a grill pan, it can be a flat frying pan, it can be a rondeau, it can be any kind of big surface. As long as your steaks that you're cooking, like we're doing 2 steaks, as long as we're cooking, they can have enough space to lay flat.
And they shouldn't be squeezed
They
up
shouldn't
like
be
on the left.
squished together, and it shouldn't be that one piece is laying on the rim. As long as you have place, it's gonna get a sear. It's gonna get that beautiful, crispy sear that we're looking for. We got our fire on high. Don't be afraid. Get your frying pan nice and hot. Get your olive oil nice and hot. If you have a hood in your house, now is the time to put it on. If not, don't worry. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this. We have the oven preset on 375. We're going to sear the steak on both sides. And then we're gonna grab the whole frying pan and put it into the oven to let it finish baking. Now, at home, if you have a smaller steak, you can finish it on the frying pan. You do 2 minutes or 3 minutes on each side and then let it rest, you're done. We have bigger steaks and I like when the oven bakes it a little bit besides the frying, so we're gonna pop this in the oven. If you are doing the oven technique, make sure you don't have any plastic on your handles so you don't have a disaster like I've had in the past. But make sure you have a full aluminum or cast iron or whatever pan you're using. Let's get cooking.
Good call.
All right, we're gonna get some olive oil on the pot, in the pan. Doesn't need a lot, because the steaks are going to release and render.
Listen to the sizzle.
In the kitchen, it's called making it sing. We're making the food sing. Hot frying pans equals good reaction, good color, good caramelization. Not hot frying pans equals singing off tune, exactly. We're not gonna be using a thermometer today. We're gonna be judging it off eye. We want you at home, maybe you don't have a thermometer, to be able to gauge a real idea of how we cook steak without a thermometer. Let's flip. Oh yeah, look at that sear.
So how long on each side for a steak like this?
So I want to get a nice sear like this And then depending on how long it's gonna take us to sear it, we're gonna take off time from the oven. So if we're searing it for 2-3 minutes on each side, we're gonna bake it for about 5 minutes in the oven on 375. So now we're gonna take the steaks and we're gonna literally just go around the edges. And we're gonna sear the edges of the steak. So the parts that didn't touch the heat are now gonna get a nice, beautiful color. And we're gonna follow exactly with the second one. We seared our steaks, both sides of beautiful colors, all around and around. It's been around 3 minutes per side. See you soon. Into the oven it goes. Close your fire, set your timer for 5 minutes.
So we're going to open the Farmer. It's the new vintage 2023. You've all had the 2022 and you loved it. I figured it's perfect with the steak. It's Cabernet, it's typical, but it's full, it's easy to drink. It will complement this 1.5-inch steak.
Ooh. Hey guys, timer's gone off. Let's shut that. Let's go check our steaks. Remember, get a towel. Your pan handle is hot. Very important. Oh my goodness. Remember to leave your towel on the handle. Don't walk away and then later come back and grab it.
I'm not doing any of that.
Or your wife.
Speak to the camera.
We're gonna put these to rest. We're gonna let them rest and we're gonna go make our mushrooms. Come check this out. Now, I know Moishi really wants to dig in. He just wants to bite it. He doesn't even want a fork.
Why wouldn't you leave it inside that you're so against?
Because this is hot. And this is still gonna continue cooking it.
Okay.
We don't want to continue cooking it. We want to let it rest now. We want to let it relax because now is the time where everything is gonna combine. There's so much liquid and fluids and fats and stuff inside that we want to let it relax.
Do you put a silver paper on top?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to put,
See, I know something.
you know, more than something. I'm going to cover this, okay? Because I want it to finish cooking, to bring it to almost a perfect medium, but very gentle. If I left it in the pot, it's still hot. It's still gonna cook. If I left it in the oven, it's still gonna cook. Now, we're letting it rest and it's still gonna cook from the residual heat that's trapped underneath the aluminum foil.
What's next?
Next, we're going to make one of my favorite things in the world. And I say it often, but it is truly mushrooms.
Yeah, we dove pretty deep in mushrooms.
We've done a bunch of mushrooms here.
Yeah.
But this is a new mushroom that we have with our beautiful new flavor, the Hawaiian teriyaki. We're gonna do a teriyaki mushroom not with a sauce. It's just the spice. It's gonna saute, it's gonna caramelize, it's gonna be awesome. Let's hop over to the stove. So, we got a frying pan on high heat. We got the pinch Hawaiian teriyaki rub. We got our olive oil from Klos Basora. And in here, check this out. I got a variety of mushrooms. I got the silver dollar, the white. I got some baby bellas. I got some shiitake mushrooms. I got some beach mushrooms, just a fun variety of things that you can get in your local supermarket. Mix it up, mix and match.
These mushrooms taste different? You can blind.
No, I can't.
No, but people can.
There might be somebody, but we're mixing them all together because it's fun. We're having different variety, we're tasting new things. Also, for this, I like to cut them chunky. Give them a nice size, because mushrooms are made up of, I don't know the exact percentage, they're made up of a lot of water. Now when we're gonna sear it, we're gonna fry it in the frying pan, all that water and steam is gonna evaporate and then you're left with not much. So cut them big, so at least at the end when you're eating it, there's left a nice portion of bite. Let's get some oil in our pan. Be generous. It's a good olive oil, it's a good flavor.
What would we do without this? And without this?
It wouldn't be the same video.
And
it would
without this?
It wouldn't be the same video. We're smoking. That's a good thing. All right, in we go. We want the frying pan to be really hot. I want to have a sear. I don't want to sit there and boil the mushrooms. I want a nice sear on my mushrooms. I'm gonna let it sit for 30 seconds in one place so this layer gets brown. Then I'm gonna toss it and then we'll brown the other side. Look at that color. See that golden color? It's exactly what we want. We're not putting in any seasoning yet. We're gonna let this caramelize by itself.
So good. I would never have known that it smells so good. We just did it, I think, with nothing, right?
There's nothing here. There's a great olive oil and there's great mushrooms and heat.
How long have you been studying for the flip? You learned how to cook first or how to flip? Because I've seen all good chefs know how to flip.
So, learning how to flip it's cool, it's good. You don't have to constantly use a spoon. It took me a lot of spilled pots, a lot of ingredients spilled to learn how to do this. But cooking comes first. This is just, when you get comfortable with your frying pans, you get comfortable with your ingredients, you try it a few times, you'll get it. Even Moshe could do that.
No chance I can do that. Can I hold it? Because
Are you a righty or a lefty?
I'm a lefty. What do you think?
Left hand. I don't know. Slowly.
Right.
It's push and pull. Push.
Look what's going on here.
There you go.
Okay.
Good job. You never leave any shiitakes behind.
I got to liking mushrooms like I think 5 years ago. Somebody made it with scrambled eggs in the morning and it was so good, and since then I'm in love with mushrooms.
Mushrooms is such a dish it's such a great dish that people are, I think we spoke about this on a previous
Like it's
video.
underrated.
It's not underrated. I think they've had bad experiences growing
you
up.
said that. You
I
said
think parents, no offense, served canned mushrooms. Growing up, there wasn't such a variety. The groceries didn't have
There's another
five
thing like that,
kinds.
and when you spinach.
But there wasn't such a variety.
The spinach,
Yeah.
and you never.
But if you try a good cream of spinach,
or string
awesome.
beans, like a
right,
lot of
any vegetable. When we grew up, a lot of parents, there was no option to buy 5 different kind of mushrooms in your local grocery across the street from your house. There was canned mushrooms. And that's what became in our palate and our brain. That's what mushroom tastes like. And it's not that.
For me, it's the same thing with pasta. It took me a long time to understand real pasta. We used to eat like, remember when you were a kid?
Right.
Meatball and pasta was.
It was different.
Yeah.
Now, today's days, you have good pastas, good sauces.
Sure.
All right, check out this color. This is what we want.
Gorgeous.
Now, we're gonna season it. So if you were to take teriyaki sauce right now and put it on the mushrooms, it would be soupy. It's gonna start getting like saucy.
So you wouldn't add like white wine in it?
You could, but you don't need it right here. Here, I just want the teriyaki flavor. And look at that. I just want teriyaki flavors on beautiful sauteed mushrooms. And we're done. Shut the fire. So easy. Now is Moshe's favorite part of the day. Let's go plate. All right, so we finished our mushrooms. Our steak has rested for 10 minutes. Let's check it out. Wow. Look at that steak. Beautiful. The juices have rested. Everything's combined. Let's go ahead and slice this up and dish it up because I know Moshe's hungry.
Looks beautiful.
Look at that.
This is exactly how you want
That's
it.
a perfect medium.
I know my biggest problem is cooking a steak like this because I never know when to take it out, when to put it back in. So, timing, Maki.
Timing wise, we did a total cook time of 10 minutes and a total rest time of 10 minutes. So we did 3 minutes on each side in the frying pan, which is 6 minutes, 4 minutes in the oven on 375, which is a total of 10 minutes, and then we rested for 10 minutes. 20 minutes of total time. Let's get this in one piece to the plate. Ooh. Just lay it out like that. Beautiful.
You happy?
Absolutely, the switch. Now we have over here some marbled potatoes that I boiled in water with a lot of salt. And then,
For how long?
until the fork tender, it's about 10 minutes of a rapid boil. Then we added to this some of our delicious new honey mustard sriracha blend and some fresh garlic. And we roasted it in the oven just to get a little bit crisp. And of course,
how long?
some olive oil. About 5 minutes because they're already cooked. They're already boiled.
Okay.
We just wanted to add it. So
You added the olive oil when?
when we put on the seasoning afterwards, after boiling. We're gonna add some of these beautiful taters, our teriyaki mushrooms that we made before. I'm gonna put this on here, just like that. Almost finished. We have over here, this is a shallot and red wine marmalade. Recipe is gonna be below. It's a bunch of shallots fried with garlic, some red wine, olive oil, and we added in for a restaurant kick, some diced up Tuscanini black truffles. And this, my friend, is like crack.
I smell it earlier. So you use the sweeter onion?
Shallot. Shallot is like a breed between an onion and a garlic.
Okay.
And now, just for some garnishing purposes and decoration, we're gonna put on some fresh parsley. Here we have it, Moishi. Shulchan Aruch is ready.
Steak night.
Steak night it is. We got our beautiful ribeyes from Sholi's. We got our honey mustard potatoes. We got our teriyaki mushrooms. We got our beautiful shallot and red wine marmalade.
Let's dig in.
Let's eat. That is a fork drop.
Delicious. This is foreigner.
The caramelized onions on top, the marmalade just adds that perfect amount of sauce that it needs.
L'chaim.
Let's taste it.
You see the wine is powerful, but it's still soft and smooth, but the acidity is still there, that it will hold up perfect for this steak. Wow. So much flavor from nothing. What did you put in the mushrooms? The olive oil and
The Hawaiian teriyaki.
wow.
Let's try digging into these pearl potatoes, the marble potatoes. Mustard and potatoes is something that I grew up with. It could be
enough with the talking.
It could be it's just my family, but mustard and potato. Now this honey mustard sriracha add that perfect mustardy potatoes and that little kick.
This little thing, I think, changed the whole dish. What is it called?
Marmalade.
Marmalade.
So there you have it, guys. Steak night, summer, at home with your wife, making a beautiful steak, a new method of cooking in your house on the frying pan, in the oven, some delicious flavors, some 3 new flavors of pinch, and we also got this delicious.
Don't be afraid, it's Cabernet and it's the middle of the summer and it's hot, but it's not this typical Cabernet that will make you sweat. Yes, it will take you around. It will make you feel all the flavors that you have in here, from the mustard on the potatoes till the
marmalade.
marmalade and the steak and the delicious mushroom with the olive oil and your new
The teriyaki rub. Guys, it's not that hard. Follow along step by step. Pause the video. Do the next step. Come back. Put the video on a little tripod. Follow. It's not hard. Make it for your wife.
It's not harder to
Make it for your husband. Make it for your family and friends. And like always, thank you.
It's not hard at all as long as Becky is cooking and cleaning and I'm drinking.
And like always, thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next episode.